so we hu enwoma kona we twewu mbrantie no wo studio ha mo hwe ekwer na mo hwe ni nyina mer picture yetina he nyina mo hwe ne flyer ni zina ne picture order flyer no do na ma hwe ni nyim odetina ha hu da mala mo watch me spy ne short me ye ya na ma spy na before me baba ye masam no still na me spy na why the mo hwe ho na America sa before me buy masam them short conversation na me no have no nurse no wa chapel dem o sha se wo chapel nyomoto na sisi a we bowie dem mata ha me imagine there mosima sone badu oye worship mosima equipment offending jo metal oye worship na mo sha brantie pa mosima ota hanu tuntuma dado nikiki sinanwa nwache fufuwi na koto otenyim na nkole ye worshipa nka sise asolemba what ne picture wada asha bible mu wa bono dom pe de radze mo nwalwan che incident na nto gospel
oh
shas wo chapel dem na sisi ale nto gospel identa
oh me to gospel but enye me mfengu apa waso
eno eto no yemfa
sorry there but also to waso
inte eto gospel no chapel
oh
we are na record
secular aye
what chapel any problem
oh I start here no more problem kanka like this are near what hit make can say ya de me be gina sorry any me say oh ya ba no se sia okọ hit make obi abọ ne nsem na omunim say me choir gospel the first show na me koto wo so broche ye free meeting say omo nte ase adana man koto gospel na me zero we hold enye sa na ye no you know your man category abeti me choose free me nya wona be ka say me pese me to gospel and so me partner me choose ye na more of me pese me ye me ton nyom no me feel say me ye gospel music and say me jiska
a few there a gospel music
me and say me jiska
and your gospel artist but the man question may be so far as you like the things of God that's when you more trouble then see now when it comes to nyankopon nyama one pede will put a figure to it one pede will be charge.
Well, personally, me, I feel say I can't give you a precise answer. Say sainty any intiaka. The shall say me to no sorry. Me to no for 5 to 6 years. Being home, mama, you know, me church na making you. Or mama, it be 50 CDs and 100 CDs. Cry say oh, born the Jennifer Toshet sang in the church, praises, worship, you know, bucket tower. Sorry. Sometimes I handle the choir all night, revival, you just name it. I wasn't getting paid, but I wasn't complaining anyways. But me a very broad-minded, me who say musician and not just gospel musician. And so I went to a place to sing one time at an event. And when I went to them, they gave me an envelope. Maybe it was an amount close to like 1,000 cedis. That was the first time. Now me feel so my mistake cry. So I called them back, was like, Charlie, much a kiss can you? I said, a dozen, don't almost say, oh yeah, like that is your amount. From there I realized okay any ye be gospel ne dia ye nyema nyankopon but ye pese ye ton ye nyom dia secular and no be cut across more nti and no fa adwen na me fire.
Oh okay nti area secular so you sell
yeah
na enye skefi na de twu wonum
yeah ka ho
ono so ka ho na de bi afa guess
oh guess girl e bi abako bi na
e bi awo ye bebo ho Ken Maaga. Ken Maaga ni video na shase no hit maker time shase no. When I say is that you? No, oya kiti bi ehwe no bukene we nya 12 years. Ken Maaga penyin another ya fraba. There's one thing I like about you. There's some humbleness be. Today most me carry a fraba nti e kasa mo from him. E shas there Nwom how long?
More than a decade. My Nwom be 10 years near Chini. But then
is it 20 years
Me more than 20 years.
More than 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Just you must you were in your teenage. Apa no motivate you na the
obviously say na me nua kind. I sorry sir me ye wo me SDA mu. Ti on say SDA dey him kwa ni sa kotet sa nyoma na a cappella is to sorry sir. And then every stage of my life any inspiration I then ADHD. First no na ye to amanyame appraise nyame. Even pona me nim say me to amanyame me hu ne say me wa sorry am me to nyom. But me benyi kaka mu say no, I'm actually doing the God's work. They say me hear me hoto. And also can na shape me, am to me, I building me level where do say na me do SS no, so we're just doing it for the girls. And they no like that's the inspiration. But me view SS na life hitting me na me say no. I mean this is business.
SS, you did it for the girls.
Yeah, it's an idea. Me no have to me idea dance.
Me to me call boys school. Me call boys school. Me name Hoshe.
So you didn't do it for any girls.
But what Debbie?
Yeah, my girls no boy because I crack for moko freak in here.
Oh, let's say you go to other schools and be
I performed in several schools with my guitar.
Yeah, my girls and then
secondary school in an air guitar. Oh no, the girls no way inspiration. No way inspiration. No way inspiration. No way inspiration.
Keyword now.
Keyword. Inspiration. Girls inspiration. No way inspiration.
Oh,
they were inspiring because a girls' school said be a fine boy abba or Nwom or some boy instrument. Hey,
she on the mic,
you know.
You know, right after SS name said no, we are not growing any younger. And Nyankopon and my achedi and say yembe Tony Sakeke. I say ye bibia in Chima no so betumi anya benefit from because o show obi to say sa kodia e bia o mabusu mu nyina no na so what I say minimum e bia ntanka wan fa music ni serious am fa ni business anye na so ya ke bia abusu nyina you know so what I say ntino life after SS na life a hitty and I who say Charlie Street in the swesh. Just see a funny. So and you say be yeah because comedy this is the calling. Because you need so what I say. Yeah. So far so good.
Sisi no we Nyankopon ama.
Oh yes, me am gospel and na me person make us be one say odo we are preachers so yeah we are preaching. Because carry your matter for my head. Aba you an ya me fese obi pese o ka bi kire ne yire ana ne dofu bi one ne ekwa aware but ontumi nka but metumi puti lyrics together abema na easy ama obetumi ato ama ne I'm also preaching like I'm passing on words Emma obi mo no so come me preaching of Solomon. Yeah preaching odo so what I say me onuma inspirational song must get better man your things must get must get better man youth so I mean nyame adwuma na ne wo mu
collaborations are here now so far
my baby but then
okay so let me rephrase that question. Collaborations are here now ya waba aboan
so far there me personally me nko de me collaboration bia
but ma nkofo aye
me guru feature me on Nwom so creamy feature me on Nwom so party be I wrote that song so I had to like jump on it myself so,
of course
yeah and then the Malcolm Nuna as a feature me on the album so yeah and the collaborations
those are the ones
but and then I me sorry anopa me I was trying to sing like Stonebwoy, Popcorn and Shatawale.
Yeah.
But last week me go studio and I was me drive so I left the drive Ubamu. So what I say. And I know I'm sorry to it and like notifications.
And you know maybe.
Yeah so
or trend or a Twitter and kasa with the maybe.
Yeah, so I called my manager.
It's very short. Very short.
So
very short. I say, yeah, just pedesha. I think Audio Max is here. Ebo, just but maybe not booking Maaga first order. It will come.
that told you, man.
What I told you, man.
It be so.
What I told you, man.
It's a short tune. You trying to.
It's short.
Yeah,
it's just like a minute. It's just like a minute.
It's very creative. It's a nice concept.
Yeah.
It's just like a minute.
Wow.
Kyei.
Hello.
Hey, no most make a hello.
Yeah, very spiritual.
Highly spiritual. Kyei, when you mind him that sees your wabuano.
Oh, a dozen. Me da power cra akahon. Me release EP.
Oh, okay.
It has 7 songs. We see EP 4 and 5. Then about 7.
What the name is 7?
Is there new go hobby bre me who be am fanye. Na me di bi go so. Until I released an EP somewhere last year October. And me sure say me year promotions na but early this year and me for the month of January me pause me ko check 1 or 2 be. And so from this month I'll start serious promotions again. But then I have videos of it, or 3 videos. I make songs in the EP. So that is Amponsan, I have Bad Girl, and I have Agro. They are all on the EP, and the videos are out there. They are on, media platforms. I'm a good so. Currently, that is what I'm about, and I'm promoting my EP.
Promoting the EP. So far, nkofa hin na feature hon. Ahen so na we feature.
Currently, so far, in feature will be a.
In feature will be a.
David.
Dentin in feature will be a.
Okay, so me by industry ni mono. I realize that there are a number of artists that they have songs which are big out there, and because they featured big acts on the songs. The big acts kind of owned these songs. I don't know. Meaning say what in a make patron as say. Oh yeah, artist. One kasa one year very very solid in the system.
Then you feature big.
Let's say feature big artist. Ukopeska na connection be my feature big artist. Immediately the song becomes big. I was almost a no and said anya odia. Because here they will be ba. Na wa ba be sa anyom ba kono. Big acts in the perform it. Let's say one new scar na paperwork no. Answer that gidi gidi na eh oh anyom na dem amemwa on hit here. Or perform here or the befra. Until there are songs in the system, and someone might think say a new way be a big act with but to become na artist younger artist not edia.
And so feature big one.
Yes, into me per se me quite substantial. Me very solid brand to some extent. Me nkasa me per se me kasiya to some extent I mean him say Ghana for atimidin. Then if I feature an artist it's going to be like a 50-50 affair. All say how me say how. Enko say what overshadow me one so. And that is the reason why.
But is it always the case? Yef bless nenyum chuchu muchua. O feature Kofi Kenata wodo. But in as much as Kofi Kenata is big, but when you overshadow,
but
still bless is eka chuchu muchua or a bless.
That is because after Ghana for baby who bless. Not bless nyum be brew system ni man Ghana for him say bless. Me denna. It was everywhere.
Wow.
But people didn't know Bless.
Yes, people didn't know it. And Bless wasn't an artist, I know a upcoming. People thought Bless was an upcoming artist. No, he wasn't.
He was there already.
He was there. It is said, Kumi guitar, a bar out with xylophone. And Uncle Forfeit said, oh, I feel there, oh, why not Kumi guitar, no, you good. But now, excuse me, lady. The acronym from me, it break into 2. Maybe sorry, or Virgin, who was featured on that song.
He was featured on that song, yeah.
Until you know he was there, and now, xylophone, other features in the man is all leverage, But maybe starting currently, I'm not on any official label. I mean, to say I've signed on to this label for 5 years. So, it's me person me ankasa me bomb modern, me building me brand new level be, and then definitely. Into relationship, maybe I have built it. Been backing up Bravo for like 3 years now. Yeah, and many other last year I think I was on a show with Kofi Kenata put me on his show.
Okay.
And I'm in the building rapport, and so I am building that relationship. Send a bay me do sa level me here feature.
Obey easy.
So that is it.
Maaga, may I research one? Not much. Any controversial. Esha say nenye what's his name? Nizinayo. Nenye pa nizinu kwa hemfa. Nipa Kem. It's an artist.
Oh, okay.
It's an artist.
Kwame
Yuji. Nipa na nyeno wonyom. Hey, nipa nizinuko. Nipa nizinuko.
Artist.
An artist or a new art.
Obana.
Benin. Nancy ya wako Nigeria. She onka nipa krono. Onka nipa krono. Whampo no nyeno Nigeria. Is it Benna Boy or se bibi no nyeno Nigeria? Black Sheriff. Yes.
Now one Black Sheriff din.
Debbie, nenyim de menyim. America say like nenyim de menyim, but the name is not coming. You the mazano. It's like Moshe any video so kita Catlas Nadina. The video is playing in my mind, but is in number. You started somewhere around the time of started, or even before he started. At any point, say Eshe baby all rise or why rise to see Siana. Do you feel left out?
No. I mean, time is always master, and then I believe say na obia and then the purpose into your wasasi so what I say. Samini mo abeyo mo die mo Kwame Yuji mo so aba Black Sheriff mo so aba Maaga mo so beba Kyei mo nyina beba nyina beba airtime and
ehun da krompo nka de minyanka.
Oh, say ni de me nipa, you know, sometimes, but minyawa ye musio, intino, me praise me yobi. I always want to be myself, but say me. So what I say, enya me pe, na me die o ma. Yeah, but then I always try to tap in. Say me nua Kyei, me who say onim guitar, but me nyum bi ho no ma me hear guitars, ne voice betumi afitia, me tap in. Same as Black Sheriff. Because many now recorded like 2 songs already.
My tay them nyina. When you ma tay de odu baby no mo brey.
But why an early came.
And that is even coming to me next. One really when you ma tay it was plenty. Nipa no boy or through on no ma say them nyina no na me pede me bisa na asem, but I told myself that the day I menya wo me see it don't know. Maybe Saddam question. And surprisingly, while so a can, you mentioned something like this. And the question goes to both of you. Say, and you know what record the guhomunum p there on chama.
Personally, me releasing a recent amount for who say a fitting in sound that causes and you man recording the last 3 years. So
okay.
Me timeless. I make timeless records in Kwana me. Me to me recording you full every me do fear na my friend producer and say delete
you what?
Yeah, delete no.
Because when your man maintain I record a guha maintain ono kra maintain it's enough to carry you for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
That's how many songs you have.
I have a lot
in 5 years to come no onchum them fear ni nyi hodo bochum another so chuma onyehwe you record another one.
If you know the rules, you are not afraid. You so bibia. Yeah. And nyom ntwem because obi release nyom last 3 years. Afi na bia Hollywood at nyom no episode she movie bim. So yen limit ya adwen to say person nyom hate like yeah but then e wo hono ma mfaso a betumi dia bro betumi apechi e movie bi na omanya then you take your money even though the song is not big because minim Ghanaian artists bi mu a dan no me hwe movie bi on Netflix amobo Ghana nyom e katwi azonto pa like you know but then guy na nya popular me kra minim no until say movie no end there make hwe ni din wo you know cast him. So it is beyond getting a hit song.
It's beyond getting a good song.
Sometimes, if I could come in, sometimes I take delight in writing the songs more than recording. Because even though you could have a song for 3 years and you could release it, sometimes there are certain feels that the person or the best so I have all my songs written down. I know how it goes. Frame no. But then days of recording, frankly speaking, sometimes it might not suit the season.
Yeah.
So there are some songs I have that year very indigenous. I have a song called This Is High Life. As I'm releasing in the next 10 years, Grandpa. That is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, no, I did them also the only thing go kasa all the piano beto ase. And now the hip hop beto ase no, because me and them. So songs like that. And then also some dancehall songs because in the origination of dancehall baby free no sanity. Apart from that, there are other songs be on my will try when him say, okay, me the feel when I try, but that feel when it's not really there. Say I may know what I say. So I'll try no, say, what try on a drill. In the next 5 years, a drill trim next releases you don't release drill. There you would have to make a few changes. But a human ankasa, everybody working is there. But sometimes production-wise, you would have to. And sometimes even the mixing and mastering of the song 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but then you don't change the music, you don't change the lyrics.
The lyrics and everything. Kyei, you are not under any label. How difficult is it doing it all on your own?
Well, how difficult? It's very difficult. I should use the word it's risky. Obrana ye afato ye honso na ye bosisi ya. Na me neke Maaga kan wase. Obrana ye mienu ye afato ye honso ye bon. Ehu. What I say? Ehu because me wo me na fufu bi na me ne omo wo Accra Academy. Sisi ya omo ye doctors. Me ma ko hospital bi kra me bora ho no na Valentine Adonete ho. Me call dentistry no na ebe hwemesi. Me bora ho ano chenyum ni. So, you know, even though Watimenka, me big deal about Watimenka because me and a classmate. But on no see our shas he's in service, he's getting money or kujame or kusimo kulibuano ho with a scar. Nze. Wow. Nti sa hu sa de na. Now hwe won so journey na wonam so na. Ehu. Nti that is how risky it is. But yeah, as a yakan team say adwuma we ne pese ye.
Denti na nyi record label bi ase.
Question where they mean to me.
No, Abia na one person now with power there. I would do it on my own. There are people like that. Bisa obiaba, but terms and conditions na owo hono. On shada anyu nkoye dam.
Well, we could say terms and conditions ni be moame. I've been on a label before. That's what me call label crowd.
You've been on a label?
Yes, I've been on a label. I was on a label. We signed for I mean, how many years did you say? 5 years, me 8 months, and I say a year.
Then teenager.
Who say so sign a talented artist? Oh, let's say we a labeler. 1 year, what do you say? Obe ye jumani ya. Obe break because so catching the song for 2 albums and right, and it's right. So what I say. Okay, Jeremy say we change them. You signing with for 5 years. In the first 2 years, you person 2 albums. Now you did 1 year, a promote 1. Yeah, probably you are thinking, say, I'll be using 6 months to bring out an album. Okay, tell me, say, we have 2 albums now. The next day, meet my friend, catch us, so we're ready. And so he puts pressure on the record label. No one say, hey, Charlie, I can't view or the new number. Until me, the new number, and me play my parts. After a cow there. But Shaka said now, we are going to promote it nationwide tour, and then they are going to give you an apartment with mode of transportation. In some case, you know, I also said 2 albums, and I bet dear mammy and son, I won't work for fellow dear. There be, and you know, oh, baby.
And to able providing you know when they were not ready
to play their part. And delay and scacra. I'm not saying they didn't do anything at all. I remember I saw mommy 1K beside me fan quite shopping, and then I bought me because I'm in tired shaming yet.
1,000 cedis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. On the pen was 1 year mom.
That is the amount. Oh, and you say I don't quan on my mom, but I'm trying to say the main na my new a Jumane so. And they were more interested in yenkoye meeting ni minim say be kasa saa etire no na adwuma ne nko e be kwa kwotena e bia Accra Mall food ene de pasa nyema ne nyina no na enya ade a me hwehwe se bia odade obedi enya no enwum na mumpia muntwa classic videos ne yem push nyum no enya promotion saa na me hwehwe but na omo de no akoye say omo so they had other things they were doing and they had their hands also in movies. Into the financial strength wasn't there. Into I just had to.
Now before you want to sign and check and share, and your background checks and share.
Background checks as in.
And check and share. No one else.
Because.
People are just people, whether friends or
family. Obi me impress hard one. Obi me the work.
Blow your mind. First 1 week.
Obi blow mind.
Just to make you feel sad. But
then I make us say 1K. And every month be the amount to a to account mo fire on her fine. Like, until I felt say, Charlie, these guys they didn't come to play. Yeah. But then after I brought out the songs and they realized, okay, see na you free or me the aba o person me perform perform with a band I can perform, alone I can perform, a cappella. O be me worship, me ko boy year sekra me meet my bo. Full set. We will be a
package.
But afi one so partner was a pia be 50k shame no. I feel be dream ho to. Sa na koye. Nti yete ye ho ase nyese koye ntokwa popopopo yete ye ho ase se omo dream ne me de no ese ebo abira kakra.
Nti ono tna we hold you back masisi ana nye 2 and 2s about ebe kwa hwehwehwe another.
And also abomi ho pa because me hu say so mo ante ase en release me aka me ni hweye.
Okay, ni hweye.
What's a contract? Ena also 5 years. After 8 months. Also won so. I don't know 1 train 2 years. I don't know 1 train 3 years. Obetimi can send be bracha the entia on ma okwan ma won. But me no mo kasa na me stating me reasons no. They knew so okay. You've also stated valid points in tia opesi ejao. And then we just
no want him to amicably.
So that is it. Nti minya label a enye just about conscious see untimi clear because contract ni nyina ye nice. Obetimi de wako moving pick. Betimi do akwa can peace ki akwa ye meeting no ho betimi aka say okay yes I know why you be making sure say the first 4 months we'll try and find you worker kasa ne de ya na emre
okay
but works no show working
Maaga,
yes I
are you on the record label?
Yeah, I'm on a record label.
Before the record label na hwan na nyini ma
okay Mr. Tiffy highly spiritual and football Maaga because me transfer ko Gem Media. To Gem Media and be a transfer, be independent.
Nti sisi ya independent.
And me feel independent and I'm saying called A-Star Records. So say me A-Star.
Angaza A-Star boy.
And say,
Kewa na hondinti na.
Oh.
Ankoda nyina nyejuma.
I mean na mene ne ye ejuma until say na ya dawson. And me release me nyom evergreen no. Gem Media woman who say no. I'm good so a person ni me ye ejuma nti ya ni kewa mu nyina na ehia muchua yina etiase obi atiase and then me exit fi ho na me call Gem Media but then me call also me who said things
it was not to the most what kind
and yes sir but then sometimes time any baby one call the right place at the right time maybe to me I'm a BBI basa, so I had to
right time that then na one when you scar what the pushing na when you're not
because Gem Media they'll be able to say Gem Media there money no be problem but then I don't know just the energy and the vibe and now I had to
the man's in Kofa canopy there normally say obi underground no be antananka mezba mani bia osum contracting more TBA was in Sabesha.
Yeah, but me personally.
But unkofo be 3 4. What's ananka? More for area na okay Maaga that. Na Maaga ne nitim why no kondo into oba person no. Me me can me pendem dem no be ya.
They be personally me nua we ya enjoy film ni bi da MTN it maker ipia bontia a man for di echi and after that no my brother
na Maaga or girls
so me
no girls
Maaga there
Them guys are some never once and if you show you.
Okay.
Instead of making me, my brother, and my enjoy fame and so that. Inti. Obian to me, my main feeling uncomfortable. Mommy feeling uncomfortable. I'll like me exit, me cut it because it is not easy to be an artist. Respectfully, like to put lyrics together to create sauti emenumnede.
Oh yes.
It is not easy. Nipa ina weti omonyoma wakase.
Ede.
And you know, they were good.
Yeah.
Maaga no hard, star boy.
And you know, so it was something like, oh okay, or why them you mean so? Oh, I fine. Then another one will come and we'll be like, as we cry, fine, cry,
sing. It was elevating.
Then another one will come. It was like
hard,
that.
Yeah, sure. So we be 10 pe.
Hardest.
Make go before them 600 and something. So you should
over
know.
600 songs.
So mean to me mo be.
Also.
Because it's God given. Like so when who be papa bi o mi mu a. Me sure so obi beto asaw.
Nto oya na record label from opedo wo shawodo.
Oh nah, yes sir. It say depending on onipa person.
Oh, ebi shadow kind of credit.
Ebi share bi mo so. But then me ma on share me so. Me enye gidigidi o respectfully.
I was stubborn.
Enye stubborn. Me ma like because me as an artist, me Juma, I respect you as my boss. But then as I was who said, without me, your investment, and without your investment, I am not so left, right, you know, we jolly benkum na the first way jolly benkum. But say the funny jolly benkum more than back on there. Me sure say bebo. Anti-me ni ache you know, sometimes it's good to, you know, take your time before you get into, you know, these contracts. But then so far, thank God, say, I have the best team now. And I'm hoping, say, it will be like that to the next 5 years now. So far, so good. Yeah.
The question is, so again, maybe someone may be our answer, we are now sub answer. There's a question I want to ask you, but young maybe saying we are not about them question or dancana. You wrap up them sectioning. Eric, I want you P wo also a wanyum P wo ho still on the issue of record label. Now, no yesu so no. Say amachi de release nyom kola. Obobwa waje kasha sana. Wasan we release bio. Same with Wakanden Kujentry, same with that Lumba. But Nancy Zeno, I'm a day, yet na harmony by the time I show you we are more queen and I send a release for fight. Oh, yeah, there. I wonder what better what should I do? Yeah, I get a talent, I have the lyrics. And now a record label no pressure one a day. One from brand tatado.
Well, for this question, I think it's more labels. So there, sometimes there times of release. No, it depends on the label. Because some labels, so I would mean to run up pass and never person releasing them. So definitely they have a plan. I feel we are sure say almost not say normal. She said, yeah, we say never say no. They could change certain things, but there is a major plan agenda for the year. But me side here, I don't think say sana me no. Me releasing your basa. Yeah, me releasing your basa. So me EP a media basa. I was a mema Ghana for near man tia to mude and sana me de for fraba. And yes, I'm me day me release for fro. Obi anzu ntimi nhye me say chinchina.
By force I release.
Of course, fans need to me ba me inbox mu. Unso obi ho ya day one fan. Until they to ho na wa sha se tie santi. Obi ma pressure kakra but and say o massa pressure na e foul. Because obiara ne senia oye n'enyom influencer amanko for releasing nyom bebre ne say sisi no ewiasama is moving very very fast internet, fast food, you know, fast bibia air content it is one way so my no influencer wa definitely that is what will actually make you do these disposable songs. Yeah, onyum do honoma it's disposable. Onim say ebe bulu say o man 3 months e betwem. He said, I don't think it's with every artist. Send America no Maaga has songs I have listened to. And you be honoma ono crampo new cry say me Mama Don't Cry munyina. I still listen to them. And then he doesn't even know. One time we'll be quiet rendition of copy new nyina na my friend Maaga catch and say akwa we are because their songs it's not going to die. Until you be a yes kind of artist now releasing on pie. I take my time and I think that is the best thing to do.
Maaga, me dream say once this is artist now does so enter first and they be a Ghana you be 30 artists the whole Ghana and you to for be 30 pe but this year Kyei release we release competition here hard to one give you your best one back to back
wasn't by you
because every day your artists for Okroma.
O comfort kwade, o should I release Nwom watch but still nizin wo.
Because o your comfort kwade. Se sa kwade choose say on release Nwom biema. Obetuma gina osa 2 years obe release ya ye nyina back of him because he's already built that brand sa kwade brand. But then with us afina a man 40 and can you have to come hard back to back. But metenasi because on we release EP 6 songs. 7 songs. Every year artists will release 4 because quarter be release 1. So we release 7. 1 year until no take 1 year cry promotion. He's right. That's what I say. So I mean.
Any OV wanting to them?
Yeah, okay. Original version.
Okay, how?
Like where Madame for ye Cooper.
Cooper. Sure.
Yeah.
Because anuma be we spectrum the why this is when intimation dance there.
One said first no. Enyoma 1 2 3 with my label, ne old label, ne adie, ne being independent and all that. No. Me choke when you know kakra. Tina I was trying to help her no so I need it. But then to see you could see say Bibia started economy, so I had to
So there's no bad blood between the two of you?
I spoke to her I think last month. 10 dry last month.
Last month no, or beginning of the month, ending of the month, and middle of the month.
Middle of the month, yeah.
So you can say 2 weeks in
yeah.
But first, not how frequent na you kasa.
2 weeks, Yeah, a woman I hit young up. You
first.
Like first no sir.
First, no over hit me
okay. Okay.
Maaga. It's here da.
Oh no. Oh, she's a very good friend. I'm in Canada, Ovi. She's a very
Oh, na say what to meet you do so now a very good friend.
Oh yeah, but
I don't think so.
It's just musical like music and yeah.
En feeling so. On feel.
Me penasem se minua.
On no so feel.
She's the right person to answer that.
But more hint be a do feel.
Nah.
Sure.
Yes. Big shouts to Ovi, Charlie. Big love.
Maaga. Most man Cheka hit maker SCW mo suspect.
No pastor say hit maker me na me dey Ovi hit maker. So I was her coach throughout. Obviously like they bia me hu no ya be kasa.
Obetra man obetra na nyom ne to.
Yenye ni say.
Nti say I want a friend no ebia once in 2 weeks. How often does she call you?
Once she say no so I start wa bounce back so she's busy with work and all that but this now on your way no she and of course of me like last 2 weeks now cuz I say on no afraid and I share our studio so
okay
on also who say my busy say no so I busy now but then when it's time to link up and the problem
more pair there mama when you busy too much because I'm still master the for menu also more shame papa
okay
che bana afeno washa so to amede amemi year start first of February into to amede afeno bana washa sa I was me sure that was free January. See for the rest of the year.
I finish say mama.
I finish until we woman.
Woman musa. The 1st January, 31st night to 1st January difference be answer then you. Yeah, to also sa. So see be.
today you
no break.
Nti sisia kapim ehia na afi na ewie yi no aba plans dem na ewo.
Mama for na ewie no. To the regular person's December na there. I think say it's a lot of work. When him say last year na me we school.
Oh, okay.
From
We
20
school.
UCC.
About course.
Me psychology.
Psychology. Oh, okay.
Until from 2018 I was say releasing Nwom ni nyina no. I was doing it alongside schooling. Until say obi feel say oh Kyei like we a good pan but until one can I was out there but not out there like that
there.
because oh how much it me set quiz be to one. I'm also the other true one transform. Say they have a certificate. Until I had to combine it. Studio, class, quiz, show. Ni nyina ni eye frafra sa. Until we have the first video ne crack ho. E phone ni nyina na ka ho. Because we have serene environment and a very sound mind to create. Intina label try as much as possible. So remember Maaga looking fly see.
That comfort create them comfort no.
Na enche bia cry so mutime ma ne car no ma pedan ma no na. Oh na wetima frame me na ye Nwom no no. Sa na wo senka artist eye.
Oh yeah.
Artist den ki hia se ya. Eye Nwom sa te wo senka e beko. Ye Nwom na you know na nyama ne namu.
Unim se Nwom na wo ye ne ye be fire.
See, I was show be planned anything like that.
So currently I think it's about promoting my album. And then latter part of the year, I might drop a song with a big act.
With a big act?
Yes.
Maaga, I will say, show be and shakwane baby over bring me tickets my mother chill.
Show ni there, you know, I say car and now me someone aju. The more I will call when you know
nor
the lights in the hands, you know. I'm not God. Saying that will be here to me and say, oh, you know, this year, in the next 5 years, I'm going to be big.
Oh, what's I mean, Elikandi?
Yeah, they all kind of cry. At the end of the day, we go. Yeah, but then we always have to be positive. You know, they should watch out for a Nwom baby because I'm just here for music and nothing else.
Nothing else.
Music.
Mpocho, one be no. What why baby I'm short as before I go on a commercial break.
I made them at one anti Maaga and
Maaga 20 money beats non to.
Yes, I.
What Mama don't cry?
Mama don't cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh yeah. Mama don't cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh mama, mama don't cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh yeah. Don't cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh mama, me need to put food on the table. That's why me a double me hustle. No matter the situation, I don't lie me, I tell you me I go make it so simple. So don't cry, mama, don't you ever cry. I just have me a little blind, and I promise to make things alright. Oh mama, the Babylon I try to go in a me hustle. Every day you step in a tone, them a me trouble. Them a fight over me crown, that are the reason. Oh. Mama don't cry, everything's gonna be alright. Oh yeah, mama don't cry, everything's gonna carry your matter for my head. Why you want to me say me man say, and you won't want me get. Can't get enough of you, or domini one echo. Can nobody like you? I need also. You make us sing, Joro. Hold tight, never let go. Or else, mammy, na me go. Tell me, friend, me na me bo. Can't get enough of you. Or don't me wanna go. Nobody like you. We need also. Maaga na the place of this.
What you always say, I have a sunny.